Say hi. So we had a crappy few days because poor Abe got so sick, but today is Monday and he's better and we're on our way to school. Oh jeez. Sorry, I've got issues with my glove compartment here. So I've got to go grocery shopping a little bit after I drop him off. Get some stuff. We did not do much this weekend because, like I said, Aiden was getting over being sick. It started Wednesday. He was like not feeling good when he woke up, and I thought he was just messing around and faking because he didn't want to go to school, but because when I called him out, I said, okay, you don't have to go to school, because he was laying on his floor like holding his ears. And then as soon as I said you don't have to go to school, he was like, no school? And he started jumping around and running around, and I was like, oh great, he faked it. But then like an hour later he was laying in bed, like, you know how they just get that look on their face like they don't feel good? And he slept most of the day. When he woke up from his nap, his cheeks were bright red, so I was like, great, he has a fever. And it was 104, which scared the crap out of me. But I think it was that high because he was under all his blankets and stuff, plus he had a fever, so when he woke up he was really hot. Because I took it a few minutes later and it went down to 101. And then I gave him some Tylenol as soon as he woke up, and then that helped bring it down a little bit, and then by the next day it was gone. But the next morning, Thursday morning, was when he woke up and he threw up everywhere. So he had some kind of a bug. Now he's just got like a runny nose, so it was like a cold that turned into... He must have picked up the cold that me and Steven had, and it turned out worse for him. I don't know, but we're off. Steven's dad came over this weekend. Nothing got done. Steven is super pissed now because like he didn't even have a talk with his grandmother about having to go to a nursing home or anything. So he thought that was the point of him coming down this weekend, and nothing happened, and his dad just seemed like he didn't want to be here, so he's kind of in a mood. And I'm just worried now that he doesn't think we're being serious about, hey, 3 months or we're leaving. So he's supposed to be coming down for a week in May. He said that before he left, I guess, to Steven. He told him he's gonna come down for a week in May because he wants to paint the front of the house. And I'm like, painting the front of the house should be the least of the worries right now. He's gotta set up nursing home stuff. Because what are they gonna do if we just leave? Like, that's a super jerky thing to do if we just left her there because she cannot live by herself. But for crying out loud, we gave them notice. Like, nobody's taking us seriously, and it's really freaking aggravating. So they'll find out when they see that we've been looking at places to move to, and friggin', hey, we're not staying here. This is ridiculous, because the whole time his father was here, his grandmother was up and about, trying not to use her walker, which pisses me off, as you guys know, when she tries not to use the walker because she can't walk. And then he left Sunday morning like he usually does, and I went yesterday morning was when he left, and then a little while later I went with my uncle and my brother. I tagged along because they were going to IKEA, and I needed to get a magnet board, like a bulletin board thing for my office. So I went with them to IKEA, and I came home and Steven was like, I had to pick her up off the floor as soon as you left because she fell in her bedroom. She couldn't do that while his dad was here. And it's because that always happens because she overexerts herself when he's here, trying to act like she's fine, and then he leaves and she goes to hell again. So then later that afternoon, I went upstairs in the kitchen because I had like dishes downstairs that I wanted to wash. I go up there, she's in the middle of the kitchen, dragging the kitchen chair, one of the kitchen chairs, across the floor with a bowl of friggin' pancake batter in it because she couldn't carry it. She made the pancake mix on the kitchen table, and then she went to drag it over, and I caught her halfway. I'm like, what are you trying to do? So I caught her halfway trying to do that, which, mind you, I don't know how she found that damn pancake mix. Now I'm just gonna throw it out and not buy pancakes anymore. Not buy pancake mix anymore, I mean. I can live without pancakes for now to ensure that she doesn't try to make them anymore. So I was like, what are you trying to do? She's like, I want to make some pancakes. And I was like, I'll do it. Like, I was super aggravated at this point because she knows she's not supposed to be trying to cook. And I didn't want her making a friggin' mess that I had to pick up or end up melting something on the stove again. So I made the damn pancakes. I was like, how many do you want? She said 2. Or a couple, or something like that. So I make her 2 pancakes, I give it to her, and then she's like, oh, this is too much. You just told me you wanted 2 pancakes. I swear to God, she's driving me to a mental institution. They have until May. They have until freaking May to do something. Because if nothing is done, I'm gonna go either move back with my grandma, or I'm gonna find a little, like, studio apartment for me and Aiden, because I cannot take it anymore. And I don't think I'll even have to do that because Steven's at the point where he wants to move too anyway. So it's not worth it anymore. Like, neither one of us want to save the friggin' house this badly anymore. It started off as like, yeah, his dad wanted to keep this house in the family, so he wanted us to move in and take it over when his grandma passes away. But now, like, everybody thought that she was gonna be gone a year and a half ago, and she just keeps hanging in there, and instead of her like going peacefully in her sleep or anything, it's turned out to be like this long suffering process, which sucks. Like, you don't want to see anybody go through that. So it's like nothing can ever be easy. Why can't, like, I would love to go buy like a $10 lottery ticket and win like $500,000 and be like, okay, peace out, see ya, we're moving. Want to say hi?
Hi.
I just realized that I didn't edit last week's vlog yet. I usually do it on Sundays. Today is Tuesday. We had Aiden's parent-teacher conference last night. I was gonna vlog a little bit because we got there early and we had to wait a little bit. It was supposed to be Thursday, but he got sick. I gotta make sure I don't hit the trash bins here. Hold on. So I had emailed his teacher because he has to come with us because we have no one to watch him. So she said we could come Monday at 7 instead of Thursday at 7 because she didn't have anybody scheduled for Monday. They had like 3 different dates that you could go because they like definitely want to see everyone. So that went really good. She's trying to set up a meeting for us and her and whoever's going to be his teacher next year in kindergarten. So that's appreciated because that's kind of cool. And then today, the ABA guy is finally supposed to come. I talked to him the other day, and he wanted to come when me and Steven are both home, so he's coming at 6 o'clock tonight. I'm hoping he's gone by 8 because I want to watch Roseanne. I've been waiting for Roseanne to come on. Yesterday, and I'm very excited about this, I was at Walmart because I had to get some food, and I just spotted frozen pancakes, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a giant bag of these, and that will fix my pancake batter dilemma. Like, she won't have to mess with pancake batter if she's got frozen pancakes that she can just throw in the microwave. So I was so proud of myself for thinking of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Like, I'm not someone who buys frozen pancakes and stuff because I think that's so lazy, because pancakes are so easy to make. But in this situation, it's so necessary because now she doesn't have to mess with the pan on the stove. She doesn't have to mess with batter. So for the time being, while she's still here, chicken microwave pancakes. So today is Wednesday. Every day here is starting off with me in the car. It seems like it's like zoomed in more than usual. I don't know. Nothing really eventful to note yesterday, so I need a new windshield wiper blade for my back windshield. Oh yeah, well, the only thing yesterday was the ABA guy coming last night, and he was really nice, so that went well. I guess they're gonna come once every 2 weeks. Once, like, they have to have an initial 8-hour evaluation time with him, so he's coming in next Wednesday. I was very excited that he left at, like, he came at 6 and he left at 7:30, so I didn't miss the new Roseanne last night. I don't watch TV all that often. I've probably mentioned that before. There's, like, nothing on television that interests me anymore. But Roseanne was always one of my absolute favorite shows, so I was really excited for that. You okay? What? Fix your glasses. Okay. So yeah. The last night went okay, and then he's gonna come back out on Wednesday for more. Last night was just more like asking us questions, and then I guess next week he's gonna spend more time with Aiden, because I mean Aiden was there but he wasn't doing anything with him. What else to talk about? I feel really boring because I don't have much to mention. I do have to go to the store to get a few things. What else is new? Trying to decide if I want to just go to Walmart or if I want to drive a little farther and go to Target, because I like Target better. I like the layout of that store better, but I go to Walmart so often because it's right near Aiden's school, it's convenient, and they have like more grocery stuff, because our Target isn't a super Target, so they don't have like produce and meats and stuff. I mean, they have a little bit, but it's so overpriced. Like, I would never buy meat there. That's ridiculous. But that's about it, and then I just have to come home and work on stuff today, so hold on, this parking lot sucks, so let me put my full attention into this right now because I don't need someone ramming me. Steven just got fucking fired. So as if life couldn't get any more stressful right now, he just lost his freaking job. Because I like prefaced this morning by saying his boss has been being an asshole, and like basically he said he did it in a way so that he can't like try to claim that his boss did it unlawfully and everything. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I guess he was like, he gave him a shitty job to do, obviously, because he was ticked off with him or whatever. And then he said something about it, not wanting to be on his knees all day or something like that. And the guy like walked away from him and was like, well, if you can't do your job, I have no use for you. So he just got pissed and he left. Which, I mean, he was looking for a new job anyway, but he hasn't got one yet. So this is not an ideal situation right now. We were just starting to like get ahead, and now we're gonna be broke again because he can't even cash out his vacation time, which makes no fucking sense to me. Like, he has 2 weeks of vacation he hasn't even touched yet, and he can't get the money for that. So yeah, this day that was going normal just turned into a crappy one. Now we've got to like go on Indeed and look for, is it raining? That's what we usually use for jobs, is Indeed, because you get so much better results with that than like any other online job thing, in his experience anyway, because he's been able to find jobs pretty quickly on there. But then the other part of me is like, I wish I had done something, because maybe it would be easy to get a better paying job now. And then we wouldn't be in this situation with his grandmother's house and everything, and like, oh, it'll just be easy to stay in this house and live here, and then we can sell it later. no, it's not. I don't, like, neither one of us really are crazy about staying in her house now, because there's so many things wrong with it. After her husband died, which was like 20-something years ago, she never kept up on anything. So there's so many things wrong with the house that if we were going to sell it, we're gonna have to sink a bunch of money into it to fix it, so that when they do all the inspections and everything, they're not like, oh, you need to get this fixed, you need to get this fixed. It's just another headache that I don't want. I would rather do it on our own and go get our own house, even if we have to take some deal where we have like an exorbitant interest rate on a mortgage, just so that we don't have to deal with this and we can say we did it on our own. Because I don't like relying on other people like that. It's like, if his dad gives us this house, then he has that over our heads forever. Like, I gave you a house and you didn't have to pay a mortgage on it and everything. Like, and then he's gonna wanna, like, he's already mentioned, like, oh, I want to put a fence in the front and everything. It's like, we're not gonna be able to do anything we want because it's gonna be like he's the landlord, pretty much. I don't know. It's just, it's so frustrating right now. I'm trying not to worry too much about it, because he always manages to find a job when stuff like this happens, even if it's a crappy job for a little while until he finds something better. But I hate having this worry now. I went to bed last night at like 10 o'clock because I had a mega headache, and now the headache's coming back. I'm gonna go home and take some ibuprofen.
Tell me when.
Look at the grammar on this billboard.
Now maybe it's just me, but shouldn't it be, instead of Steve's Lawn Care and Sons, shouldn't it be Steve and Sons Lawn Care?
It was like it was an afterthought. Steve's Lawn Care and Sons.
Oh, yeah. I got kids that work here now.
So today is Thursday, but it's like our Friday because Aiden doesn't have school tomorrow. So you want to say hi? Hi. What was I gonna say? I caught up on orders yesterday, so I felt accomplished and got a lot of that done. And today I think I'm gonna work on some new stuff. There's some new highlighters I want to make. And I got some supplies yesterday because I'm gonna make, I had ordered them but they came in yesterday. I'm gonna make solid perfumes. I am gonna have them in the shop soon, but the first one that I'm making is for a collab box that I'm doing, and it's House on Haunted Hill themed. So the scent is gin and tonic, because in that movie everybody's always drinking. So like when I was trying to come up with a scent, I'm like, I'll do like a drink scent. So I thought that would work good, and it smells really good. It's like limey, and I don't know, it's just a fresh smelling scent. So I'm going to get Eden from school. I got most of the stuff done today that I wanted to get done. I did some soaps that are already up in the shop. I was proactive and took pictures of them and already put them up in there. They're like ombre two-tone soaps that are rainbows. That was the mold that I got. It's like a rainbow with a cloud on the bottom. I started feeling crappy because I know I'm gonna get my period. It's a couple days late, and like when it's off like this, I always feel crappy. Like, I don't know what it is. I start feeling like, not really dizzy, but I get like shaky, and I don't know, I really need to make a doctor's appointment, because like since I started going through puberty, pretty much I've been anemic and like borderline hypoglycemic, and since I've gotten older, the symptoms that I get from that are a lot. Now it's starting to sprinkle. The symptoms that I get from that are a lot more apparent. Like, I started taking iron and potassium and stuff to try and help it, but it seems like whenever I get my period, like after and before, I feel like this. What is going on? Now I gotta go around this dipshit? Hold on, I gotta pay attention to what's going on here. Some old man just sitting there with his hazard lights on. That's wonderful. So yeah, I need to make a doctor's appointment. We all need like Aiden needs his annual checkup, and Steven and I need to go because we both haven't been in a while, so probably gonna just relax the rest of the day because I feel crappy. Like, I'm starting to feel cramps, so I know it's coming, but I was supposed to get it like 3 days ago, and the past few months have been pretty good. Like, I haven't felt like this, and it's come on time and everything. So I guess I'm due for a bad period month. I think it said, the news said that it was supposed to rain overnight. So I don't know what that means for the Easter egg hunt, as I know she doesn't have it if her yard is wet. And hopefully it'll stay nice all day tomorrow and Saturday. I know it's supposed to be pretty nice for Saturday for the egg hunt, so you will see. Okay. So I'm gonna shut you off now. If I have anything from the egg hunt, I will include the footage after this. So I don't know how easy it's gonna be to keep my eye on Aiden and record stuff at the same time, so I can't promise that there will be much footage, but we'll see. See the bunny?
So bunny.
Kiss the bunny. Give it a kiss. Here, ready? 1, 2, 3, catch. Whoa! Mama can't catch with one hand holding onto your bucket. Yeah. Pick it up now. See the blue one? Look. I put it in your bucket. Look, there's an orange one up there too. Let's look for some more, okay? Look. What you saw one I didn't see. Hold on. Oops.
Boop.
Okay. Which color do you want to do first? You want to do the red? Grab an egg. Grab an egg.
Grab an egg.
Lightly drop. Oh, easy. You don't want to crack it. You want to put one in the green too? You gotta leave it in there so it soaks. Oh, easy, buddy. And blue. Okay. Now, now leave them in here for a little bit and then they'll color, okay? Hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. No more right now. No more right now. Hold on. Wait. No, you gotta let them soak. Hold on.
Next.
Yeah, we picked the messiest egg kit possible.
Hold that for 1 second so I can turn this real quick.
Hey, color the rest of the white part. See?
Oh, shit.
You want... Hold on. Here. You kind of stuck that in the... Color the rest of the white egg. You just want to paint everything, right? Let me see it.
Give me
There's
paints,
Aiden's
and I paint.
tie-dye egg.
Well, I can tell you that you have to rub this out a little bit. Because I just want to bleed.
Rub it out.
Yeah, just give it a good rub.
There you go. Color it. What color you want? Good thing we're not keeping this tablecloth for much longer. Good job, buddy. You got like 3 colors going on that one sponge.
Butter? Butter?
I'm like
What?
stuck here.
You all done now?